insurance policy limits disclosure in Massachusetts. Good afternoon. I'm Neil Burns. I'm an attorney in Boston, Massachusetts, and we're going to talk today about insurance disclosures and what's required and how we get the insurance disclosures from the insurance companies. It's not complicated. It's not rocket science, but it is one important step in any personal injury case that we use to help us resolve the case one way or the other. Working with the opposing attorney, working with the insurance company, working with the judge, not, however, working with a jury. In any event, there's a law that requires the insurance company to disclose policy limits, and you have to request the policy limits under that law, and the insurance company has 30 days to respond. Most of the time they respond. It's not a problem. Occasionally they don't. There's a $500 penalty plus attorney's fees for failing to disclose. We've been paid that many times because the insurance companies fail to disclose. It's usually an out-of-state insurance company or one of those insurance companies where everything's automated and they don't quite realize that they have to comply with that Massachusetts statute. But we get the policy limits. Massachusetts, for automobile policies, it tends to be a 2040, which is the minimum. There are many policies which are much, much higher. $100,000 policies are pretty common. $250,000 policies are also common. There's a trick in this law in that the company that does the umbrella coverage may not be the same company that you send the letter to. Therefore, they don't have to disclose that. To do that, you have to file a lawsuit and ask for all insurance policies. That's not a complicated step, but it is a tactical decision to file a lawsuit just to get the insurance policy, the insurance information. Of course, if it's a corporation on the other side and it's not insurance based in terms of getting money for defense, there may be no insurance, but there may be a high deductible. There may be a way to subpoena someone to a deposition to talk about what the policy limits are. Again, these are not complicated steps, but they're also not definitive. If you've been seriously injured and there's $1 million policy, that doesn't mean you get the $1 million. It also doesn't mean you get a $20,000 policy just because you've been injured. There's many steps to go through to get to that policy. But again, in a personal injury case, especially with respect to automobile policies, we request the policy limits, then we have that information, and it always helps frame a case when the case approaches the policy limits. It also helps frame a case where it's nowhere near the policy limits and the value of the case, and the client is unreasonable or the insurance company is unreasonable because they know there's such a big policy that no matter what a jury comes back with, they will not get anywhere close to the limits. So it plays a part, it plays an important part, but it's not the most important part of your personal injury case. If you've been injured, don't try to do this alone. Go through an attorney that has experience. I've been practicing law for over 35 years here in Boston, 6 Beacon Street. Give us a call, Burns and Jen, 617-227-7423. We're experienced, we're aggressive, and we're effective. We care about you. Give us a call, 617-227-7423. Thank you.